So equality, right, never exists. Never exists in a system where there's a class system, right? Because the class system, right, overrides equality, right? Because equality for everyone means equality. Everyone is equal. But how can somebody be equal if one is worth, a lot more? See, money, right? Money, right, is the, money is power in civilization, no matter what. Oh, well, no, yes it is. Please, don't try to, like, analyze, the fact that money is power. So the more money you have, the more power you have. Right? So the more money you have, the more power you have. Which means you have more of control of the entire civilization. Now, why would somebody that has that, right, and is using that to keep that power in place, why would that person ever switch to an equal-based system where everybody shares everything equally and no one is stressed out about losing their job or having to pay this or that, right? Right? So but you give power to people that will never choose the better way to live as a civilization. Because the better way to live as a civilization is better for everyone, but not for that individual that chose to make money that important. And in doing so, made himself or herself more important than any other human being. And the basis of equality completely and utterly does not exist in your civilization. Right? Never does equality exist in a civilization where there's a caste system. Never. So the word equality, right, in your civilization doesn't exist. There's nothing but the people over here in this group, they're equal to each other. Now, it doesn't matter. Unless every human being is equal. Every human being gets a free existence, just like every other fucking animal on this planet. Right? Every human being, right, is considered, more important than anything else in this. I'm saying more important than, as any inorganic thing you create that like money that is more valuable than human life right now, right? When do those people ever give up power? So the only way to stop them from having that power is by what? Anyone? Walking away. Because no matter what you do, if you go in there and take their power and then you use the same money, then eventually the power will corrupt you. So it doesn't really matter. But if you walk away from the system and create a separate system better than theirs, right? A separate system that takes care of every human being. A better system that is developed based on everything you see around you, everything that is happening in the universe, everything that's happening in every part of our existence is a free existence. The only thing that takes ownership, right, is the wealth class, right, that is controlled by parasitic beings from other dimensions that have taken their ability to have compassion and empathy away enough to understand that their wealth creates the poverty that you donate to. Okay? So you give him power to a wealth class, right? That basically controls every government, every aspect of this society. And you know what they do? You know what they do? They divide everybody. You know, right? Because when you divide them, you conquer them. Right? Right? They divide everybody. Right? And then as you're dividing, as there's being divided, as the division, and you're fighting, and they're still making money more important. It's like, all right, we'll drop the interest rate. Okay, now we'll hike inflation up. We'll make pay a little bit higher. Minimum wage. Let them all run around fucking over money. Because they're wasting an entire lifetime, after lifetime, doing our bidding, right? Allowing us to have more power than them, right? And allowing us to use money, right, as a leash and a whip, both, to make sure, right, they stay under our control. So what do you do when you have that kind of power and power? You walk away. And you say, I'm not going to do any of that anymore. We're all developing something better here. What? Well, on this side, we've all decided to like work together, and we got a whole bunch of professionals from each one of the industries to come in and just do the same thing over here, but over here, the best of them, and just do it for free. And they get everything free, and we all have middle class houses, and we all share everything equally, and every human being is equal. And the wealth guys are like, no, what are you doing? Come back over here on my side. Come back on this side. This side is better. This side, look, we'll give you all $1,000 bonus. And we'll raise your pay. You'll raise your pay another $5,000 if you just come back on this side and work for us again. Right? And then the other side, yes, and then they're looking around going like, why should we do that? We get everything that you used to get, the best stuff, right? And we get it without even worrying about it. We all work in jobs in local places where we just do 4 hours a day of work, and then we get everything for free, and everybody takes care of each other, and everybody, is equal. So why should I go over there and basically be your bitch for my lifetime after lifetime, giving you my hard work as you living better, and you throw us some scraps once in a while? Let's see, what are we gonna do now? Okay, let's all give them a Christmas bonus, yay! You see? You see what they do to you? And all you need to do is walk away. This is what I've been doing for the last 2 years now. I walked away. I still got to go shopping and do it. There's nothing free. I can go into the woods and go hunting, but no, I'm not a hunter. So I'm here, just waiting for everybody else to do the same thing and watch these assholes crumble. Right? And then you go in and take the buildings and you'll share everything equally. And then you'll create. I'm 4 hours a day working. That's great. And I got to have middle class house. And they go up fast. You know why? Because then you probably have robotics to build this shit really fast. Because you don't have to worry about jobs. Because nobody loses a job because there's no pain involved. You just donate 4 hours of your day for as long as you can. If you're sick, that's fine. We'll take care of you. Because man, everything is free. Everything. Everything. Except the human charging the human. Everything in this universe is free, except the human charging the human. And the thing of it is, the human that's charging him is really, he's really in line with this wealth class that is controlled by a bunch of parasitic beings from other dimensions that are fucking trying to destroy the civilization. And you know what? And they're just about there. Because at this point in your history, this is where you crumble. Why? Because after a while, a snake eating its own tail. You're basically charging. It's like a foot charging another foot. Like my head charging, my hands charging my head to be hands. Right? That's what you're doing. And that is going to be, and then it's going to come fast because you're not going to be prepared for what is about to happen and what is expected of you to happen. Why? Because nobody taught you. Why? Because they want you all dead. Get it? Because once your whole civilization goes, they just wait for the next one. You don't believe that? You believe the Jesus story, or the Muhammad story, or the story of a slave sheep herder that goes to the top of a mountain, and God goes, "Boof! Here's 10 commandments for you. Go down there and give those people the 10 commandments." You believe that story? Oh, it's a great movie, right? But you don't believe mine? Okay, that's fine. I'm sure if they were here doing that right now, saying that to you right now, you would also put them what? Into a mental institution, right? So, you go ahead and do that. You go ahead and wait 2 years and see what happens at the 2025 mark. You see, 2012 was like, anything's going to happen? Yeah, it's going to happen 2012. No, it wasn't. It was like, and the mind just tell you too, it was like, well, the end date is really going to be 11 years after that. But let's see at 2012 what we give them. Can they handle it? Right? And all right, they're all coming together and handling it. That's great. For a year or two, and then what? And then boom, COVID. And now the same shit. And this time you're really not prepared. Yeah? Because COVID got you all fucking scurry-eyed. Yeah? And you're not prepared. And I'm trying to activate enough star seeds. Get the fuck awake to go out there and try to help as many as possible. Because maybe we get a few. That's fine. But no matter what, the whole civilization goes. By 2025, if you don't eliminate money, competition, greed, power, take it all away, start looking at the tribal culture and see how they did it. Well, they just shared everything equally and they worked 4 hours a day. It's everything I just said to you. I was in many tribal cultures in my past lives. I was a shaman in most of them. So like I'm telling you, this is the only way you're going to save your civilization. Now, you don't believe me? You want to think I'm crazy? You want to think, oh, you should go see a doctor over your problems? You want to go over with that? Go ahead with it. But you want to watch this and go ahead and then go away. Any starseeds out there that are watching this, you have to understand, now is the time. They put a block on you through the head, through the ear, through the cellular lines and the 5Gs and everything else that's out there. The media, you know, and the pills and the COVID, everything is basically stopping you from waking the fuck up. So starseeds out there, please wake the fuck up. Get up, start thinking about you, do whatever you need to do to get to that point where all of a sudden, oh shit, this is my purpose. Well, okay, we got to hurry up. Because that's the only chance the civilization has for survival. Because the wealth class is going to ride you right into hell. Woohoo! And just jump off just before. Right? They go, hey, you're welcome. And you don't know what to do, even with the new energy that's coming. So this still doesn't matter. If you start focusing on equality and removing everything else that's corrupting that's stench of equality. It's like if all of a sudden the universe had money, right? It would become corrupt, and we would like one day just fry. Because everybody's like, I don't like these guys. Psst. You understand? Money corrupts absolutely power. Gives it power by this thing. You take that thing away, those things that create that power don't have anything to give them that power anymore. And then instead, maybe you just listen and go, what is everything else in the universe doing? Sharing everything. They're just doing their jobs, but they're not taking advantage of each other, and they're always helping each other. And helping the thing that they're living on. That's it. And that's what you have to work with in the next 2 years. It's counting down. 2.5 years. 12, 21, 25. That is the end date. That is the date where your energy either is ready for it or no, you go. It's a civilization. I'm sorry, this is what they're telling me. If I'm wrong, on 2025, come home and slap me and say, oh no, and you know, I'll go to your mental institution. I won't anyway, but I'll take you, and I'll like all the voices and all the fucking warnings from God, from Mother Earth, from the trees, God damn it, telling me to tell you, you better change now or it's it. So that's what they're telling me to tell you, and that's what I'm doing. That's it. I'm not making a book. I'm not making a movie. I don't give a flying fuck about any of that shit, because in 2 years, you're gone, and I'm going to be gone too. But I'm going back to Arcturus, my home planet, my own soul. You're going to eventually, you're just going to go. You're going to go back down. You're going to, it's like making a pool where all your souls are created. Poof, oh, new pool. You're going to go back down there. Just wait till he creates a new one for you. And then you're going to fail miserably in that one too. You know why? Because your civilization is programmed to fail. Because with your civilization being programmed to fail, there's something is going to trigger this DNA upgrade and this thing that's all of a sudden going to boom, give your civilization a mass consciousness awareness, like uplift, and then boom, you overcome this phase. You haven't yet. There's no civilization that has overcome this phase. That's why there's no civilization here more than more than 5,000, 10,000 years at the most, right? Right? What do you think? Because you reach the same point? It's 2025? It's an astrological date. It happens to be a date that, you know, it sounds really good, right? 12, 21, 25. 3, and 7. 337. Remember that. Because that is going to be your end date. So unless you change, I've got plenty of videos on what they change. Most of the spiritual people are saying it too. They're not saying it like, oh well, you know, I got it from Gabriel, or I got it from your dead aunt. It doesn't matter. But if they're not saying the same thing, then they're just trying to make money off you. And oh, don't listen to him. He's just go crazy. You know, he's gonna probably write a book or something. You know, don't worry. Everything's good. Like, do the cards. Or you see, and I see you. Oh, you're gonna meet somebody really soon. Because if they're not, then they're just making profit. But if they are, listen to them. Because what you think they're conspiracy theories, I'm sure just before, Noah and the ark, right? They building the ark. He's crazy building an ark. What the fuck? Ah! Right? You want to believe in fairy tales and stories? You believe knowing the ark? Great. I'm telling you it's about to happen. So you better start changing. And if you don't, yeah, I was going to play drums, but I did a long window, so I'm going to cut this off, and then I'm going to come back and play drums. And you know why I play drums? Because after I get all this shit out of me, because I'm not saying it, you know? It's coming through me from God, it's coming through me from Mother Earth, it's coming through me from the fucking trees. Coming through me to you. Saying, you know, can you make it a little more impact, you know, so maybe they'll actually watch it. I'm trying. It's not me, it's them. You want to believe that? Great. You don't want to believe that? That's fine. But I got all this shit through me, and now what I gotta do, I'm gonna play some drums so I can feel a little bit better. Thank you. Bye.